My
What
God.
was your assessment for what went wrong in that first quarter for you guys?
Oh man, I really feel like we just got hit first. Honestly, we whatever you want to say, we weren't ready to play at that level, or just not ready to go. And I feel like they just hit us first, and it's hard to play from behind against a playoff team away. Missing a couple guys, missing one of our guys too as well. So. No excuses. We definitely have to come out and play better. I feel like we still could have won that game, but I feel like the biggest difference is letting them get out early and hard to play from behind.
You said you felt like the team wasn't ready to play at that kind of level. What would the reason be for why you feel that way?
I mean, there's no specific reason. It's just basketball. Everybody, it's up and down game. You can't really predict what's going to happen. Not to say that we, didn't prepare to be, to come out and play away. Some nights, like I said, no excuses on why, but some nights, it just wasn't there, and they capitalized off of it. And we tried and we played hard to come back in the rest of the game. But as I said before, we get that lead. It's just hard to fight back against a good team.
Sarah.
Hey, John. Giving up 66 points in the paint tonight, that was an area y'all had done better at last game. Just kind of what was the biggest difference, or just kind of the hardest part out there tonight when it came to the paint?
I mean, it's just different, game plan. Obviously, trying to defend Giannis, and now it's more of a team effort to get into the paint on their end. So, I feel like just a different attack from them. And as we said, that first quarter was really tough for us, and it gave them a little confidence. And you can't let anybody get confidence and feel good.
Tim.
In particular, John, what did they do to get Lopez going the way that they did?
Man, I'm not too sure specifically what they did. They probably have a couple actions for him or whatever the case may be. But he's a great player in his own right, and he had one of those nights tonight, and he stepped up.
Sarah.
How good has it been to see shots falling for Bogey after he had kind of struggled for a few games with his knee stuff? I know he's still not 100%, but the last two games he's definitely kind of looked like his old self, it seems.
No, when Bogey hits shots, it's a game changer. Just flat out. We love having him on the court. Obviously when he's making shots as well, but he's a sniper, man, and he helps us out a lot.
Jeff.
John, when you see that they keep feeding, Brooke inside, and Brooke's just going at the basket, and you're seeing it over and over again, and your coaches, I'm sure, are saying, you got to do something here, you got to be more physical. Is there just something inside where you guys feel a step slow? Is it mental? I'm just curious what's going on.
I mean, it's as I said, a new game plan for us in terms of I'm just trying to just defend them, but there's other guys on that court who can score and make plays as well. So not to say that Brooke was an afterthought, but we were trying to guard an entire team here, and Brooke just got going. As everybody's obviously angry or competitive in the state that we want to stop him, but there's a whole game going out there outside of Brooke as well, but you just try to figure it out. And tonight he got the hot hand as well, so there's not too many things we can say besides just going back and watching film and just trying to develop a new game plan on our end.
Let's go to Zach Klein via Zoom.
John, there's no doubt during the regular season that teams come out flat or get pushed around a little bit. You just don't think it happens in Game 5 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Any idea with the lack of energy and why they were able to push you guys around?
No. I don't know why we came out flat, but we did, and it hurt us tonight. As I said, the NBA, sometimes stuff happens. Excuse me.
You think it's anything psychologically? You think, hey, they don't have Giannis. We played well without him on the floor last time. We're good.
I don't really care what they're, sorry, Z, I don't really give a damn what they were thinking about or their mentality. We got to do a better job on our end. Although we didn't have one of our dudes, our main guys, we just got to do better. And that's the bottom line.
McLean Baxley.
Obviously throughout the season, really, since you've been with the Hawks, the media and fans and other teams have doubted you, and now for the first time this playoffs, you're down in a series. How does that experience, fighting back and,
Second time. Excuse you.
Okay, how does your preparation change? Going down, going home.
I mean, it's night and day. I get to sleep in my own bed. I get to come into my own arena and greet, people inside and hear the fans cheer. I mean, it's really just night and day. It's nothing like being home and trying to feed off the energy.
Brandon Harper.
Yeah, John, we know this team is at its best when they're moving the ball fluidly and the ball is, touching everyone's hands, and which leads to great shots. And we saw that in Game 4. But tonight, specifically in the first half, it seems like there was a lot of dribble, taking the ball, the air out of the ball, and then there was a shot. Do you think there's a reason for why we didn't see as great a ball movement tonight as we did in Game 4?
It's the same reason as to why we were moving the ball in the previous game. I mean, there is no real reason per se. You know what I mean? It's just the game of basketball. Sometimes, we're just not in the right rhythm to, do the things that we want to do at times. And that's just on us to be more locked in and more focused. But, I mean, obviously we understand that we're a better team when we're moving the ball. So we just got to try to do that, do a better job of that, starting out the game.
Final question will come from Edwin Powell.
John, Bobby Portis had a pretty good game tonight. What type of different dynamic does he give you outside of, as opposed from Giannis?
Yeah, I mean, Bobby's just a very skilled guy, great player in his own right. And he had a, great game today. I feel like more than anything, just his intensity, his passion for the game. He plays the game hard. So I feel like that gives the team spark and energy. So kudos to him.
Thank you, JC. That was our final question.